What's up, guys? This is bKz, and I've got a super special treat for you guys today. I've got a Battlefield 3 gameplay on No Shark Canals. I'm going to be flying around the little bird a little bit and give you guys my thoughts on the game so far. Most of you know me from my F1 2011 videos and know that I'm a big fan of that game, but I have to say I am an even bigger fan of Battlefield 3 so far. The visuals, let's talk about visuals. The visuals, they are just outstanding. I almost don't have words for the visuals. I mean, just look at it. Would you just look at this? The visuals, the graphics are by far the best I've seen on any first-person shooter game that I've ever played. I really don't know how you can possibly come close to what DICE has done here with the graphics. The lighting, just look at the sun glaring in my face right here. Look at the shadows, the textures of buildings and other objects, and the lighting. Look at the fire right there. Oh my goodness, it looks so real. Everything is just, it's just pure eye candy. It's just, you just want to take it all in. It's so good. Yeah, that, I don't know. It's just, it makes me so happy. Anyway, enough of that. That's just, that was, when I started playing Battlefield 2, the graphics were one of the big things that really drew me into the game, and I'm so impressed by the graphics so in Battlefield 3. They just blew me away. Anyway, now let's talk about the gameplay, or how the game plays. Right now I'm flying a little bird helicopter, and I really love the new physics of flying a helicopter. The new controls, they make it such a exciting challenge to learn how to fly, and you can really do a lot more, maneuver in a lot different ways with the new physics than you can in Bad Company 2, and I really like that. I also, the introduction of the fighter plane in this game is a really cool aspect of the game. Being able to get in dogfights with other planes, locking on with your missiles. I actually haven't flown in fighter planes very much, but I look forward to doing that quite a bit in the future. This is actually my best game, believe it or not, with the helicopter so far. I'm just learning how to be a pro and how to put the team on my back with the helicopter. But I will definitely be flying for forever. I just once I get good at this, I can't see myself ever wanting to stop flying a helicopter or flying a plane. It's just, that's what makes this game so great, is the scope. The scope of the game allows for intense, massive scale vehicle warfare, and that's what I think attracts quite a few people to Battlefield, and that's what makes this game so great. Now let's talk about another thing I really like is just the variety of different upgrades and perks and options you can do to just spice up the gameplay a little bit. You can just like 6 or 7 or 8 scopes for every gun. There's just so much you can do, and so many different ways you can play this game that, I mean, you can really just spend hours just changing up a few things and working with new combinations of weapons and tactics, and just the game can really never get old. They've added so much in, and I think the excitement and the enjoyment of this game is going to last even longer because of it. It's just awesome. Let's talk about the maps. This map right here that I'm playing, No Shark Canals, is one of my favorites. Probably just because of the visuals that everything I talked about as far as the graphics, you can see in here the shadows, the lighting, the textures, everything. Just makes this a very attractive map to play on. But I also love its design. Just one of those really exciting maps to play on. Nice and open, but not too big. And there's also it's a good mixture for vehicles and infantry. And I really like those maps. I don't really like maps that are vehicle only. I kind of like it where if you feel like if you're playing infantry, you feel like you can have a lot of fun, and if you're flying around in a helicopter or driving a tank, you can also have a super duper time. Also, the game's like pretty much glitch free. I haven't really seen any glitches at all, which is amazing. The beta was filled with glitches, but they have fixed them, so that's super amazing. The game is it runs so smoothly. It definitely feels like it runs a lot smoother than the beta did. So I'm gonna talk about now a few of my dislikes. There's actually quite a few, but I don't want to get into all of them, and mostly because they're trivial matters. But there are two big dislikes I have of this game that I really wish DICE would have included or thought about a little more. And the first one is that, at least on console, I don't think this is a problem for PC players, but on console there is no ability to create private matches, so you, to where you can just you and a buddy can pick a map and just go mess around and have a good time. You really can't do that. If you try and join an empty server on this game, it just won't let you do anything until enough people join. So that's something I was really looking forward to, but unfortunately they left that out. Like I said, not that big a deal because the game is it's pure awesomeness. Another one, which is, I don't know, it just doesn't seem, it boggles my mind. There's no, when you're just scrolling through the menus looking at My Soldier, you cannot see how many kills you have with each gun, or how many kills you have with each vehicle, or your stats with each weapon. And that really doesn't make any sense to me. I believe you can go on Battle Log and look those things up, but for some reason it will not let me sign in, so I'm gonna have to get that figured out. But that just seems like a no-brainer to include in the game, but not a big deal. There's a few little things, like after a match you can't see the next map you're playing, dumb stuff like that. I sort of don't like, I haven't flown around the planes much, but I know you can do unlimited flares, and it seems more realistic to only let a pilot, shoot off like 3 or 4 sets of flares. If you're not a super brilliant pilot, it's gonna be really hard for you to take down another plane who's just constantly shooting off flares. Also, another thing that's I kind of dislike is when you're shooting at a vehicle with an RPG or rockets. You have to disable it before you can destroy it, and I would much rather want to destroy it, because when you disable it, first of all, I've noticed some of the times when you disable something, like I shot at a jet, and I disabled it, but it just kept flying. It didn't appear like anything happened to it, and when you disable something, most of the time people just stay in it and they keep shooting you. So I don't know. I would much rather just have to destroy it without having to waste another rocket shot destroying it after I've disabled it. But anyway, no biggie. Well, that's pretty much my overview of this game, guys. There's really nothing. I probably missed a lot of stuff. Actually, there's probably a lot more I could talk about, but I can't think of anything right now. There's just so much going on in this game that's good, and there's quite a few things I didn't like, but they really don't affect the game very much because I think DICE has done such an awesome job with the graphics and the maps and the gameplay. Oh, that's something I didn't talk about. Oh, I did talk about the maps. Yeah, anyway. There's a couple maps I don't really like. Probably the, what do you call it? The highway, whatever, yeah, can't remember the exact name. That's probably the only one I really dislike. But other than that, they're all awesome. Anyway, my time is up. So, I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. This was my first actual commentary, so, I think I did an okay job. Let me know how you think I did in the comments, and let me some feedback on how I can become a better commentator in the future, because I would love to do more commentaries, but it's just not I'm just not that good at them. Anyway, so that was a pretty decent match. Like I said earlier, a lot of people can do a lot better, but I just want to show you guys some helicopter gameplay. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you later.